I, 39 male, have been married to my wife, 36 female, for 11 years with 2 kids. We haven't had a perfect marriage, mostly due to my depression and anxiety, at all but do love each other. When we started dating, we both agreed cheating is not an option since her previous boyfriend cheated on her. With that said, over the course of our marriage, I have caught her emotionally cheating on me twice. Both times she blew it off because she never initiated the conversations. I knew it was just texts, but was still hurt. That was years ago, and we moved on. About a year ago, I got the feeling she was emotionally cheating again. At this time, our sex life was very minimal, maybe twice a month. Instead of exploding, I just let it go because I didn't have proof. About a month or 2 later, I asked if she was flirting with anyone else because she started getting really into sexy underwear. She had mentioned taking pictures, but I wasn't getting them. She said it just made her feel good, so I believed it. Around January of 2023, I saw a message she had with her massage therapist basically saying that felt so good. His response was yay, but what are we going to do, leave our spouses? I didn't confront her about that because it could just meant the massage, so I let it go. Then on Valentine's Day, we went to a show. She casually mentioned to me I should date someone else because her friend does that and they are extremely happy. That's when I knew but needed proof. At this time, I decided to be a better partner. Our marriage became so much better, but I couldn't shake that she probably cheated on me. I asked her again if she ever cheated on me, and she said no. Fast forward to the end of October, we are great, probably the best we've been. She got a new phone, but needed something off her old phone. That was my opportunity. I looked through her messages with her best friend. I went back a year and sure enough, I read it. They started flirting around November and the affair started in January. I confronted her the next day while the kids were staying at my sister-in-law's house. She told me everything. It happened 5 times all while she was getting massages and once at a hotel. It's not ongoing and she blocked him before the confrontation. It ended at the end of August, beginning of September. Between us, talking that night and what I read, I gathered she was looking for a replacement for me, but he was just looking for a fuck buddy. About him, he ended up getting fired, I'm guessing from having sex at the place. My wife believes she wasn't the only one. I was devastated. I told her I needed time to think. She did seem extremely sorry for what she did, and also relieved I found out, so she didn't have to live with it. But she also took shots at me while she apologized. A week later, we had another talk, and I let her know how hurt I was. I never got angry, just emotionally numb. But as of right now, I want to try to work this through because of our kids. I'm already looking into therapy, and have been watching videos that are somewhat helpful. But now, I don't know if I can stay. I don't feel like I will ever get over this. As expected, we haven't had sex since the confrontation, because I honestly don't think I can with her. Part of me wants to cheat on her, just so she can feel what I'm feeling, but I know that is extremely damaging and somewhat abusive. She mentioned she doesn't think I can handle leaving because of my mental health. Honestly, those thoughts have come, but I have been good at working through them. It would be so much easier to leave if we didn't have kids and weren't having a great marriage the past couple of months. How do people who have been cheated on stay together? I just don't see any way I can without making our marriage worse. Update number 1. This update is about 3.5 weeks after D-Day. Just had our first post-D-Day argument. When it initially went down and the days after we talked, and I explained that I was going to stay and we were going to try and work through this. Since then, I have been spiraling down mentally, just non-stop thinking about it, and the biggest one, triggers. I never even knew triggers were a thing until they happened. And as of the non-stop thinking about it isn't bad enough, the triggers are like being tackled by a 6'7", 300-pound linebacker. Which leads us to tonight. She brought up about going to see this band we both like. I said I didn't really want to go. It was the first message I saw between her and the affair partner. They had a connection with this band. I thought for a minute and decided it was a good time to bring up triggers. It instantly started an argument that went back in circles, and everything came up again. After a good 10 minutes of arguing, I straight up asked if we should separate, and her answer killed me. It wasn't an instant, "No, we can get through this, but more of do what you want." I then got angry and told her I shouldn't be the only one fighting to keep this family together, and we walked away. Now I'm seriously considering leaving, but with the holidays, it's tough. I'm really just looking for advice on how post-D-Day arguments go. I understand it was heated, and we are going to have those, but man, it sucks. Update number 2. So I started therapy today, 3 weeks post-D-Day. It was incredible. She told me 2 things that stuck with me. The first was to slow down. As expected, my mind has been racing since D-Day, which also includes my next steps. Every day, I've been playing out my next steps, which includes planning out the next couple of months. Hearing to slow down was something I really needed to hear. The next was about whether I wanted to reconcile or not. Told her one of my biggest issues was when I asked my wife if she wanted me to stay. She really didn't give me a straight answer, and that devastated me. I'm the betrayed in my situation, so it was very frustrating that I didn't know if she wanted me to stay. She gave me the advice of don't base your future on her needing to give me an answer and to try to work together and see if the answer comes on, if we stay or I go. This was incredibly eye-opening to hear. I thought my immediate next step was to leave or stay when it should have been to work together to see if we thought I should stay or leave. Update number 3. It's funny how quickly things can change. D-Day was October 21, 2023. I found out my wife was having an affair for 6 months. At the time, I wasn't sure what to do, but having 2 young kids, I decided to just keep trying and make it work for them. Since then, I started counseling, and it helped me a lot. I thought we were on the right path. Then, last night happened. Last night, I found out she's been having contact with him again. I confronted her calmly. She admitted to talking again, but nothing happened. I just left the house. I decided I was done. For me to try to stick around after what she's done to just be slapped in the face. I told her this morning we needed to talk tonight. She kept insisting on just texting. I felt like she knew what was coming, so I just laid it out. And as of this afternoon, I am no longer in pain. The weight has been lifted. I'm calm. I don't have to worry if she will cheat again or talk to him. I'm at peace. It's strange. I don't want to discourage others. If you guys can make it work, please do. But I cannot exaggerate how calm I am. What I find ironic is she told me she can't stop crying, and I don't feel bad. Because of a lot of comments saying stop talking to her, kick her out, make her pay and such. She's still the mother of my kids. For the time being, we are both living at home. For the time being, because of a lot of other stuff happening in our lives, I'm not moving out yet. I will, but because of the kids and our extended family, the divorce won't be happening in the very near future. While yes, it was horrible what she did, she's still a great mom. And the little talking we did yesterday, we are both 100% focused on just giving the best lives possible for our kids. Because she's the breadwinner, I will be the one moving out when that time comes. I will not be asking for anything, money, house, or stuff that usually drags divorces to pad the lawyer's pockets. This is my decision just to make as quick as it can be. This is the last update provided in this story. I have dug deeper, but this is the last piece of useful information regarding this story. For me, the decision to divorce is the best official poster could do in this situation. What do you think about this story? Provide your valuable feedback and suggestions in the comment section below. If you are watching my content and aren't subscribed yet, please do. It really helps me a lot.